Hello and welcome back to Guys Night. I'm your host Corey. I'm here with my good friend Jonathan and Michael.
What the fuck is going on, guys?
What's up, dudes? How
This
you guys
is Guys Night 5, I believe.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, something like that.
And we're gonna go ahead and kick things off.
Guys, I'm gonna go ahead and kick this off with a fucking toke, man. I've been waiting to smoke all day. I smoked a little bit earlier and not enough. I can tell you that much. It was not fucking enough. Johnny, you ready to have this with me?
Fuck yeah, dude. Let's go. Let's get
Fucking get this done. Also, guys, we have Zoey on the phone right now. She's one of our group, so say hi, Zoey.
She the homie.
Just scream hi. Just be like, hi. I don't know if you guys can hear her, but yeah, she's on the phone with us right now. Oh, wait. Hey, fucking Michael, turn your volume up. Try again.
Hi.
There we go. That should be good.
Yeah, Michael, turn your volume
Anyway.
up, stupid.
Yeah, let's get this fucking toke, guys.
So do I, but I don't give a shit.
Moving forwards, we have not a whole lot to cover other than just some minor things. According to a newspaper article, there are treasure hunters coming to town.
Treasure hunters?
Indeed, they're looking for old coins, vintage shit, a lot of Lincoln stuff. So,
Pull it.
if you got it, hit us up on that email. Be in the description.
That was not enough.
Let's see. What else can we discuss here, fellas?
It's me, Johnny, and Corey. Just leave it.
Yo, what can we discuss here, fellas?
Honestly, dog, we could talk about anything. We could talk about how my dumb hoe SX went and started being bogus. We could talk about
do that.
Right.
No, we can talk about.
how life sucks dick sometimes, and we're all low-key depressed, but we never want to fucking say anything about it because all we do is get criticized about it. We could talk about how life is, fucking going alright. We could talk about anything. Just life in general.
How about I talk to them so they can get to know me more?
Yeah. Alright, guys, I'm gonna leave Zoey next to y'all on the phone so y'all can get to know her a little bit. So, Zoey's gonna be starting us off with that.
Hi, y'all know me. but little background info.
Johnny, while she's talking to them on the phone, would you like to help me
My
pack this, man?
mom had leukemia twice. She's still battling her second
Bring the piece back.
Remember to put a small nug in the bottom so it
thing
doesn't
of
just
cancer.
fucking fall through.
So she still has cancer, but she's almost in remission. I have a dog and fish. I smoke weed, obviously.
Also, the reason that it hit so fast last time is because I broke it up. Like, you're fine packing
Well,
it like that,
No,
but
I don't. I don't
Seeing
like
as we have Zoey on the phone and myself lying next to the phone and
bro, are you fucking kidding me?
things like that, I guess we can go ahead and discuss some obvious points that I've begun to notice around town.
Oh yeah? Like what?
Number one, there is a fuck ton of cops out for no fucking reason.
Oh my god, dude. So bad. Especially as of recently. I don't know I don't know what the deal is, man, but there was someone that was pulled over on the side of the road while I was on my way here. There was cops fucking literally lined. Like, there was 3 cop cars lined up on the highway in front of me when I was driving here as well. And then on top of that, there was a cop that I saw right before I hit the street that I saw the person that I gotten pulled over on. So there was fucking 5-6 cops out just cruising around for no reason. Yeah, it's been really bad today, especially.
Not really sure why. I mean, I check on the local newspaper and the local newspaper's website. I don't really see a whole lot warranting, all these cops being out. Nothing's wrong with them patrolling the streets, but holy cow, spread out.
Right.
All the big box stores and shit, they're all on the opposite side of town. You would think you would go patrol there near I-80 over downtown. But no.
Some of the hash
Moving forwards, aside from the cops, there has been an increasing number of visitors from out of state in this town.
Dude, I'm gonna be 100% honest. I don't even fucking understand that one because as of the past, let's give it 6 month range of time. And Michael spilled the bowl again. 6 month range of time. We got COVID, right? So COVID popped up, and I shit you not, Ottawa is, or has been, one of the top 3 COVID hotspots on the face of the earth. Not just in the United States.
No, it was just in the United States.
No, it was not.
Yes, it was.
I promise you it wasn't. I read a whole article about it.
I did too.
Y'all are stupid.
You're stupid.
I'm just kidding. I don't read this shit.
But moving forwards, yes, there was COVID, but it's been controlled a lot better now. But
okay, to be honest, if COVID never happened, me and Michael would still be together probably right now. So I don't want to hear about COVID. COVID fucked my life up.
COVID's kind of taken a toll on everybody. I bought a 1972 MG midget, worked on it all through COVID. Then COVID got really bad, I got laid off of work and had to sell it. If COVID had ended, or hadn't even started, there would be I would still be whipping around in a 1972 Sunrise Orange MG midget. Sounding like a badass everywhere I went. But
Rolling.
hopefully that COVID will end here soon. If you're gonna get the vaccine, do it. Whatever. I don't really trust it. All these. I'm gonna let them iron out all the work so it's safe, and then once that's done, I'll go ahead and see how that goes. But for now, I'm just gonna wait. Military logic, hurry up and wait. So that's what I'm doing.
Hurry up and wait. That kind of contradicts itself.
It means you want to get things done fast, but then you gotta wait a long time for things to get done too.
I'm gonna go get something to drink. I'll be right back.
In other news, hopefully with the weather starting to warm back up again, we can throw some hot dogs and brats on the barbecue.
Fuck yeah.
Grill out a little bit, have some fun. Cause I make some pretty mean hot dogs, I make some pretty mean brat, and I make some fire ass hamburgers. What else can we talk about here, fellas?
Johnny, you got something pointy?
Yeah, my dick.
Bruh,
Okay,
no.
stick your dick in the bowl.
I'm not doing that.
Well then, fucking
Got my pee.
that works. Just get that hash down.
Hey,
Guys,
fellas.
I'm gonna be completely lost at school tomorrow.
Oh.
Your dumbass should have just
It's
come
like-
out and hung out because, quite honestly, you said you were worried about not waking up with your alarm, and
Yeah.
That's
Here-
why you set 7 different alarms. Who the
Yeah.
fuck doesn't do
I
that?
do.
here you are anyway,
I
still
do,
awake.
but I still sleep through them.
Set 9 if you gotta.
That shit actually never worked for me. At one point in my life, it was during high school actually, for the longest time, I used to set, literally 15 alarms each day, every 2 minutes, because of the fact that I do not wake up to regular alarms.
You gotta pull
And
some Wallace
I also don't
Wallace
wake
and
up to
Gromit
phone
bullshit.
alarms. So, I quite literally now have it's an alarm clock, but the alarm is like 5 times louder than a normal alarm clock. and I also had it connected with a bed shaker, so my entire bed and body vibrate when I wake up, because with a normal one, I can't wake up. Like, I don't know what it is.
You gotta start pulling some Wallace and Gromit shit. Have like a fucking pulley system that will connect it to some motor, connected to a phone or a timer or an alarm. So when it hits 6 o'clock, it's just a bunch of hands on a conveyor belt to start slapping you awake.
Yeah, there you go.
No, you know
Why not?
what we
Alright,
need
Johnny,
to
help me break this up.
do? Big ass speakers.
Hello.
So like
Help me break
you
this
can
up.
pull them up over your face, so like when they go off, they're like really loud and it's in
Trying
your
to make a
face.
fucking
So then
Nazi
when
sign?
you wake up, you hit your face off the
Sure.
speaker. So then you're more awake.
Yeah, but then you might wake up your neighbors or your parents or whoever you're living with. Once again,
When you think.
big speaker, sometimes good idea.
I never said you don't have
What do you mean? That's the most
There's no doubt in my
fantastic
mind we
idea.
have
I have the
creativity.
biggest
What the
speaker
fuck is
ever,
that?
and it's so fucking
I
loud.
don't do that, but I'm kind of like sporadic.
We're
Oh,
Anyway, yeah, funny story for me today, guys, for the podcast. I pretty much told a whole fucking group of people this, on top of Zoe, but Cory and Tristan, aka Johnny, actually were not in the group chat at the time, like when I was talking to my other friends, so they didn't hear this story, but I left Cory's house earlier today, and I walked myself to my house. And, you know, I probably live about, what is it, Cory, like 2 miles? 3 miles or some shit like that from your house?
I want to say about 5.
5?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's pretty long.
Well, yeah, so I ran down here, I hung out with Cory for a little bit.
You
Um,
ran down
Yeah, I ran down here with my shirt off
No,
and fucking
But
black
no,
skinny jeans.
you have to tell them the full story. You came down
Yeah, I
here to get
actually ran down here, though.
blasted
Hold
from
on, I'm
some
talking,
phone, and then some-
Hey, I'm telling a story.
Hey, he's telling a story.
You didn't explain it
Quit.
fully.
Quit cutting me off. I am explaining it. Let me get to it. Anyway, as I was saying, I left Cory's house after hanging out with him. And I want to say I left around, what, Cory, like 5:35 probably? And...
No, you were here at like fucking,
I broke it.
I want to say, yeah, it's about that time.
But
Shut up.
So, anyway.
No.
Stop!
No,
Stop!
no.
Yes, it was. It was like 5:30 because I remember I told my dad I was going to be home around 5:30. And he called me right around that time, and I talked to him about how my job had contacted me with a new job offer, etc., etc. Anyway, as I was saying, I walked to my house, you know, and I had my pocket knife with me, and I was just, like I said, walking to my house. I was really fucking close. I was only like 1.5 miles away from my house. And so I'm sitting there, and someone had called the cops because I was outside on the side of the road, you know, just kind of fucking throwing my pocket knife around, making stab motions and shit like that, just joking around. And someone had called the cops. And so I shit you not, the cops pulled up on me, like they come over, and at first there's one car, and I saw the lights out of the corner of my eye, so I turned around and they were after me, so I was like, fuck, you know. I had some weed on me, and it was just fucking kinda iffy. And then come the other fucking 4 cop cars pulling straight up because a kid was walking down a road playing with a pocket knife. Mind you, I'm 19, and you can tell that I'm not very, very grown. So I don't know exactly what their thinking was. I don't know what was going on. But, so I have my nicotine device in my pocket, and I have my weed in my front pocket. Johnny, can you repack that?
yeah.
And this cop walks up to me, stands in front of me after asking me to put my knife down, you know. So I toss my knife to the side, and he goes, you know, what are you doing, man? And I was like, nothing, dude. I just left my friend's house. I'm walking home, and that's about it. I was just playing with my knife, you know. And he goes, okay, you know, well, there's misunderstanding. People had called concerned about the fact that you were walking down the road, holding your knife, making stab motions and stuff. And then he was like, you know, do you have any other weapons on you? And I was like, no, sir, you know. And he goes to start patting me down, and the other officers behind me, he's helping pat me down. And I shit you not, as clear as day, both of these fucking officers patted not only right next to my nightstick that was in my pocket, but they also patted my sweatshirt and felt the bag of weed sitting just about in plain sight in my fucking front sweatshirt pocket. And so me at this point, I'm fucking sweating, I'm nervous, I'm shitting my pants, dude. No, okay, so I'm on probation right now, and if that would have been my fuck up to end up going to jail for whatever stupid reason, you know what I'm saying? Not fucking worth it. 10 out of 10 not recommended, okay? I'm just saying, don't fucking walk down the road playing with a pocket knife, because one wrong look from one wrong person, and whatever situation you're in, you could get completely fucked over. And so I get home and I started telling everybody this story because it fucking blew my mind. There was 12 police officers in total when the 5th car rolled up. 12. In 5 separate cars. So there had to have been 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and, you know, so they were all types of fucking on me for holding a knife. And that's my story of the day, guys.
Might I say that is one hell of a story.
Okay, we left out details in the damn story.
What details?
You didn't just see Cory today. He also seen me.
So?
God. Leaving me out now?
How so? Oh, because I was on the phone with you? Because you were too lame to just get up the balls to come and hang out with me instead of wanting to talk on the phone because you were scared? But props to you for not getting in trouble, I guess.
See, I'm being smart this time.
It was when I gave it to you, bro.
I was telling a story.
Making good decisions.
Who makes good decisions anymore, guys? Let's be real. 110%, we've all fucked up.
Shut up.
Cory, you better get your ass up. You ain't going to sleep on this podcast.
I'm awake.
Get up.
I am awake.
Sit up with us.
Bro, I am tired. I don't
Cory,
think you
don't-
understand.
I'm not saying you can't relax. Just, like, put your pillows up there and, like, sit up against your pillows. Come on. Or sit in your chair. Sit in your fucking recliner.
I'm good, bro. I will do this, though.
Guys, Cory himself, the person that started these podcasts, is fucking passing out on you guys. How do you feel about that?
I'm not passing out. I'm still wide awake, still listening. I know
I
all
thought
the
you were supposed to be the host.
Yeah, Cory.
Oh, my lord.
Hey,
Here
everyone,
we go.
everyone, I want you to go ahead and give me your opinions about Cory and his
Please.
energy right now. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
Because-
have any. What do you
Oh my
want
god!
from me?
Oh my god!
Oh my god.
I slept for 2 hours last night
I
after
slept
having
for
been awake
5, and
for
I
14.
have stared into the sunlight. I have been
Michael!
sun
I have
dehydrated for
slept
the
for
entire
2
day.
hours total in the past.
But did you
48
sleep in
hours.
the dark?
What?
Sleep in the dark?
No, I slept in the light. I literally walked into my bedroom, I turned on my light, I set my wallet down, I laid on my bed for a minute, and I just fucking passed out. I was done. I was so fucking exhausted. And I literally only got to sleep for 2 hours. I was talking to Zoe for a little while once I had gotten home, super early in the morning, at which point my dad came into my room as soon as I got home, and was asking me a billion different fucking questions because I didn't feel well and wasn't going to work. And then I just ended up staying up. So, yeah, 2 hours of sleep.
And then my bitch ass fell asleep.
At least you admit it. So,
Michael,
What?
did you brush your teeth today?
it's a good question. New game show. Did Michael brush his teeth?
Not yet.
That's gross.
I brushed them this morning, but I haven't brushed them since.
Well, you need to.
I thought you had it this whole time. I wanted to hit it, and
You're
I thought you had
stupid
my
as
fucking
fuck.
nicotine.
Slow ass.
He tells me to remind him to do things, and I do them, and he doesn't do them.
Because, alright, everybody, I'm gonna be real with you right now.
Oh lord, here we go.
For audience, friends, and all, I am fucking retarded. 100%, I think and believe that I am just fucking retarded. Because,
At least you admit it.
No, 100%. Dude, I can't remember fucking anything. Literally anything.
Bro, there's this jellyfish vitamin supplement you can do to increase your memory. Bro, we like old computers out here. We just need a backup once in a while.
True.
What?
You know that yellow sweatshirt I bought you for Christmas?
Yeah, I still have it.
No,
That was the very last one that they ever made.
Dead ass. That's what? Where is it?
My
That's what
dead ass.
my ex gave me on Christmas.
Dead ass. I've had the same. I've had two
You're lying
sweatshirts
already,
since
I can already
fucking 8th grade year, and they still fit me.
You already know.
I actually knew that.
Speaking
So,
of sweatshirts,
a while after,
we should create merchandise.
You know what we
fellas.
should
A
do?
while after we had.
I think we should
I
put
went to
Never have I ever.
We usually do this with some of that pizzazz, the booze, but we don't have any, so therefore, never have ever is going to be no. I'm good.
No, you're not.
Do you want me to fall asleep?
You will be fine.
I'm gonna fall asleep if
No.
you do that. No.
Fine.
But we should definitely start thinking about some merchandise for all you listeners out there. Maybe on a hoodie or a hat or something to start off with, or maybe a t-shirt. You know, the guys Nightcast, give all our names on the back, and then, you know, get our name out there. Obviously, we'd have to find someone to do it, or we could do it ourselves, but that's something a little bit out of my league, even so. But yes, this has been an interesting conversation, from Michael's interesting story to Jonathan hacking up a
Man,
lung.
we aren't even done yet.
Right?
What the hell are we talking about next?
I
You're
mean-
talking like we're ending this shit.
Nah, I'm not
No,
ending
we're
nothing.
ending this
I'm
shit
waiting on
yet.
y'all. I've been kind of
Alright, what
pitching
do-
shit.
What are we coming up with?
I talked about some merchandise ideas.
Oh, that'd be cool. If you guys have ideas for merch and you know, ideas for logos and fucking, you know, we are just right now, we're at the beginning of hopefully a very nice start to just a rise. You know, we want to get these people that are out there that don't, you know, they don't go out of their house because they don't like people and shit like that. We want to get people tuned in. We want to have a fun ass conversation, and we just want to have a good time.
And
That's all we're
And
looking
maybe
for.
even in the later terms, if you guys have any questions,
Well, we also take questions via email.
yeah, that's true.
So therefore, you know, hit us up with them
well-
questions.
I have a good question from Zoe on the phone. Actually, she just asked, you know, if this is for people that are antisocial, because I said something about getting those people that are out
Duh.
there. I mean,
It's for
yes,
everybody. It's all, you
it's-
know,
it-
men,
well,
women,
yeah,
and
yes and no.
men
you
and
know,
women, not children.
Because
But
it's literally just about a good time. It's about like
Not children.
you're probably hanging out in your bed right now, relaxing,
or on the
watching
couch,
this, or on
or
the couch,
mowing
you
the
know?
lawn, doing
We
something
want
you
you-
enjoy.
We want you to feel the energy that we have sitting from where you are. You know what I'm saying?
So it
We
feels
want
like
to
you're
get
sitting
you
right
hyped
next
up.
to us.
We want to get you into this. We want and need all of the support we can get, and we appreciate and love all of it 100%, man. Y'all are fucking awesome.
Truly.
Amen to that. Johnny, you've been awful quiet. What you gotta say?
I mean, I ain't got much to say.
Any ideas,
kinda
any
just-
topics, anything you want to get off your chest?
You know, one thing that I really like, I shouldn't say hate. That's the bad one.
You dislike?
Yeah, dislike. That's better. I dislike, just in general, how people treat each other. Like, especially if you don't know them.
Attention, everybody, we're entering a new segment. This is People Treatment 101. Don't be an ass.
Right, or you might get swass.
I got some insight on this one. Quite honestly, you know, I've been thinking a lot about life. I've been a lot in my
Fuck's burning.
I was smoking.
Oh.
But, I've been a lot in my fucking head recently, you know, and I've just been thinking to myself about my life and the decisions that I've made and the shit that I've experienced personally.
How are they working out for you, bud?
Well, this is my thing. You know, I haven't really been in a bad mindset. I've just been thinking through life. And to walk out and go somewhere with my friends or go and fucking meet someone new and they have friends over or whatever, and I see just this fucking downright, I don't know if it's like an egocentric vibe or what the fuck it's all about, man, but everybody is so disrespectful nowadays and rude and closed off, and like, I want to break that that's what this is about. I want to break that barrier. I don't want everyone to go out and feel like they have to fucking be rude or have a fake face on to
live their life.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Because I'll tell you
I'm
what,
with that too, you know.
And in the past, like I said, about a week and a half, dude, I just sitting thinking about life. And there has been a couple of times where I've just fucking broke, dude. Like, I just bawled my eyes out and cried. And I didn't know how to think. And, like, that shit's not worth it. It's pointless. Treating someone else like they don't fucking matter as much as you do is just downright ignorant and wrong.
And that goes for everybody too.
Everybody.
We're not
Every single
about,
fucking person that hears this, like, or watches our podcast, man. Everybody on the face of this planet.
There's 2 white guys in here with a black guy. So like, it's not about race with us.
Racism
we're friends.
sucks.
Yeah, racism sucks.
It's not about race. It's
Fuck
not
that
about
shit.
just in general, man. Judging people is fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know anything about anyone except for people that you have known.
Right.
So how are you going to sit there and look at somebody at first glance
And be like,
they are not worth it. They don't deserve a chance. Some of these people that I have known have had the biggest fucking hearts, have cared for some of the hardest people or hardest types of people you can care for.
I see you're directing this towards me.
You know Dakota Stewart?
Kind of.
You know, just, they fucking hate on people based on weight, based on religion, based on race, based on... Why?
I got called a white supremacist once.
But that's my thing, is like, why? What is it? We're having World War issues at some points, and people threatening to bomb schools and shoot up schools and fucking kill people.
Dude, if you have the mindset to shoot up a school, you are downright fucked in your mind.
It doesn't make sense.
No.
100%
Take that anger and put it towards a skill. Like, you know, learning how to weld,
100%.
learning how to work on cars,
even
learning
boxing.
how to woodwork, boxing,
Dude,
kickboxing, martial arts.
I got some wise shit to say, and, you know, I heard this from my dad. Because there was one day where I was just fucking... I was downright depressed, dude. I was in a different universe type of mind space. Like, I was not me.
Nobody's
and
home.
I'm sitting there in the van, and my dad was like, none of us, fucking stuttering and shit. None of us get to choose whether or not we play this game called life. But we can decide whether we try or whether we fail.
That's true.
Once again, this is like an RPG game. We're all on a playthrough. We can either make friends or we can make enemies. It's a lot easier to get through life with a lot of friends than it is a lot of enemies, especially if you're looking over your shoulder constantly.
So that's my take on all the fucking judging of people, man. It's just wrong. I will never support it. You know, you'll say some stupid shit about someone else in front of me, and I may give a small grin and just kind of direct you off. And then I will sit there and think about how much I'm fucking, like, disappointed to be around that. You know? Like, it
Yeah.
literally fucks with me. It gets me so down in life, like, it's no fucking fair to other people that you get to do that.
It's really not, honestly, because look, everyone's got their own issues in life. We all got
So, you
demons
have anything
looming around us, you know, running the show someplace in some time. You know, if you don't believe you got demons, you're doing it wrong.
Right. And the other thing too.
I'm gonna
is,
put
like,
you up here
My
so you
brother,
can talk to the podcast.
believe it or not, has autism.
But like, Dakota is so nice.
I had a lot of people that I've seen in my day treat my brother like shit just because he can't control himself.
I've seen that personally, and I'll tell you something about that, Johnny. I've actually defended your brother. Your brother is a fucking... Like, yeah, he's himself. He's quiet. He's shy. He does him. But he is a good person. You feel me? That's...
I'm talking about Tyrus.
Tyrus.
He's my little brother.
Oh my god!
I don't know him. I thought you were talking about Martin.
No, Martin does his own thing.
And once again, there are a lot of people in this world. I never judge nobody. You know, unless you obviously rape his murder or some other bullshit. Then
Right.
I'm gonna hardcore judge you and want to beat the shit out of you.
Anyway,
Can I finish what I was gonna say?
oh yeah, of course.
Sorry to interrupt.
No, you're good. So my brother has autism, and I've seen a lot of people like just mistreat him because of the way he acts.
You never
way
told me this.
Yeah, I don't really tell a lot of people.
I
asking for an ass
I
whooping.
would
It's like-
completely fuck somebody up.
My mom, obviously he can't wear a mask. He'll just take it right back off. But,
Oh, this mask harassment shit. Shut the fuck up. If I'm not wearing a mask and you are, you're fine. Chill out.
right.
Fuck.
But anyway,
I don't have COVID.
There's
You don't
been-
have COVID, so chill.
I've met ladies who ask the question, why is he slobbering? And I said, well, because he can't really control himself. And you know what she told me? Put him on a leash. I said, excuse me?
This ladies and gentlemen, this is a classic example of being an ass. If you're gonna do this,
No, it's not even
take
just
your
about
ass out
that.
the
It's
store.
about ignorance. It's about listening to ignorance.
Wait, is he like actually?
It's about
lying?
people. No, check
No.
this out. On some real shit.
I'm not even joking with
This
you.
is about people valuing themselves over other people like they're more important. And like, hold
You
on,
know-
let me go off of this, because the way our society is based is, you know,
It's stupid. I look all the girls who you know have the biggest chest and the biggest ass and wear the most makeup.
talking
you're
about
the
business.
best. Even
Business.
so, even in business,
our business pyramid is all fucked up. Oh, well,
Been fucked up.
you work like this, you get to here. You work like this, you get to here. You work like this, you get to
Right.
here. And then those people above you just, you know, like a lot of them do know a lot more, but some of them are really fucking
Stupid, ignorant.
just
dumb.
ignorant about it. Like, oh, well, okay, so this, and that, so how does that make sense? It's like, why in the fuck do you need to argue about it?
our society's based.
If you know you're right,
Then just keep quiet.
then keep your mouth shut.
Yeah,
because
it's the smarter
you're
thing to
not going to be able to tempt or sway someone else's views
do. Right.
based on your own personal views. That's not how that works.
They say-
Everyone has their own vision. Everyone sees their own
opinions
things.
are like assholes. Everybody has one.
Perfect.
I made it better.
And again, our society's kind of run like the assassination classroom school. It's, you know, we make out one group in society to be the undesirables. This is for everybody. Oh, I don't want to be like this person or this group of people because they're trash. I don't want to be like them or this, whatever. Fuck off. If you don't want to be like them, don't be like them, but don't make them the cornerstone and
Right.
make them your issue.
So you don't want to be like them, right? Don't be them. Be you.
And again, by not being them, you kind of isolate yourself in a different group of being an ass.
On
Yeah.
top of all of this, like, as Corey just said, isolation. You know, I stick to myself. I have a very small group of people that I am true friends with, and I have a huge thing to say about this. Is like, just because you aren't true friends with somebody doesn't mean that you have to be ignorant. Doesn't mean that you can't smile and wave and ask someone to have a good day or hope they have a good day. or help somebody do something, you know? Like, why? You don't have to be an asshole to stick to yourself. That's not how that works. You can still be a fucking human being. You can still have feelings.
Oh yeah, true.
And you know, Michael's talking about isolationism. I'm more like my grandfather. I say hello to everybody. If you're gonna, you know, if I wave at you and you're gonna be an asshole and tell me to go fuck myself, I'm trying to help you have a good day. If you don't want to have a good day, that's fine by me. I'm just saying hi, have a good day. If you don't like that, just keep driving, keep walking. You don't gotta say shit.
Well, and see, that's another problem, is like people are like, oh, we'll walk away. Actually, like, that's a problem. That's not a good thing. Because you, like, even if it's a fucking head nod, man, like, even if you just look at someone,
just
give them a small smile,
acknowledgement,
or
shit,
just something. Like, if we all started contributing to each other's rise up and each other's fucking success and helping each other as a whole, just being better people, man.
You know, I think I got a new name.
We could all go so far. We can all be number one. We can all fucking work together. We don't have to be against. I don't enjoy that. I don't know how. You know, there's a couple people in specific that I could point out right off the bat. I'm not saying names. I'm just saying in general, man. Like, there's no value in. Say you're depressed and sad and fucking angry and you just hate the world. There is someone, if not a therapist, if not your family, if not a friend or significant other, there is someone that understands you on a fucking molecular level, man. They just know how you feel.
True.
Like, that's a down to God moment. You have to realize that everybody has different feelings, but that doesn't mean that two people don't have the same feelings. There are so many fucking people that are happy all the time and don't want to communicate with people that are kind of down, you know? And
there's people, too, that, like...
well, hold on. I understand that, you know, you don't want to be around sad people because they bring you down. But that doesn't mean that you can't maybe bring them up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you could contribute to their success. You could make their day fucking... Huh?
It's called the snowball effect.
Exactly.
You gotta, you know, it's kind of like the, what's the word? Play it forward. Pay it forward. Not play it forward. Pay it forward, you know? You do something nice for somebody and you say pay it forward, but not in this case, it's a snowball. You do something nice and you make them feel like they're having a great day. And then they'll want to have something to do with that. They'll want to, you know...
When I worked at McDonald's, man, I shit you not, there was a night, and this didn't happen often, but it happened a few times while I was working.
So not just a night.
Yeah. It wasn't just one night that it had happened, but this night in specific, it happened a lot. So, there was, every now and then, there'd be somebody that would come through at McDonald's while I was working the night shift, and they would pay for someone behind them. And, or, like, there was this one guy, the night of, there was like 5 people that paid for each other that night. And I shit you not, the first dude that came up, he ordered just like a, I want to say it was a number 5 on the menu. I don't remember what the fuck it is. I just know he said number 5. And I'm sitting there and just simply outright he goes, how much are the 3 cars behind me? And me in the financial situation that I am in personally, there's no fucking way in hell I'm paying for 3 people behind me. You know, I pay for somebody's stuff every now and then. But he just rolled up, you know. What's the value of my order plus the 3 orders behind me? And it was like, I want to say it was around like $70, dude. Like in total. And he was like, okay, let's do it. Oh, fuck.
So Mikey had a dip, kind of confidential, but we will still continue on. Touching on that subject a little more, I've gone through a lot of stuff too, and I'm sure a lot of you guys who are the viewers have as well. But like, no matter what you really do, you can always change your future. You can change the course. You can change your path. And you don't have to be a plumber. You don't have to be a McDonald's worker like me and Mikey. Or just do anything basically to start. It doesn't matter. You can make a small difference in the world. You can make a big difference in the world. And you can make yourself happy in very different ways. Yeah, you'll have your bad days. You'll have good days. But you just got to remember to keep positive, because there's always somebody that's going to help you. There's always somebody there. There's always somebody on the waiting for you on the what's the word? The metaphor I'm looking for. I'm not sure, but I don't know. Cory?
Once again, everyone has their own different story. Everyone's got their own thing going on in their head or in their life. If you're gonna be an ass, as Dr. Evil says in Austin Powers, zip it real good. If you can't do that, obviously you have some other issues that need to be touched upon.
Right. It could be something.
There was a quote I've been thinking about. It's from the movie Red Tails. It's when the Colonel is talking to one of the pilots, Lightning, he's hot-tempered. He just fought a few white officers who were, obviously harass him for being African American. And he got chewed out by the Colonel, and the Colonel, Lightning wanted to fight everybody, and the Colonel's like, what's the sense in walking around, chin down, fist clenched like you've got a bone to pick with the entire world, or something along those lines. Everyone's got their own thing that they're dealing with. You don't have to stoop down and make someone feel like garbage. Pick them up.
Yeah.
Everyone falls off the bike when they first learn how to ride. But there's always somebody there to help pick you back up.
Yeah.
Or you pick yourself back up and keep going.
One of the old therapists I used to see, actually, she told me about this cool thing, the filling and emptying of a bucket. Say that the person walks by you. You say, hey, how you doing? Okay. So that person has two choices. They could walk by you and ignore you, or they could stop and they could chat with you.
Or just simply say hello.
Yeah. I mean, it really just doesn't matter, I guess, but I don't know.
Strength the old saying is strength in numbers. Why would you want to have strength in numbers if you're making enemies with everybody? You could be Dwayne The Rock Johnson, but if you have everyone and their brother lined up to kick your ass, I'm sorry, Mr. Rock, you're gonna get your ass beat. You might be the strongest guy there, but there ain't no way in hell you take it on everyone and their brother.
No.
It's just not gonna happen. It don't work out in your favor. I mean, think of it. Another good metaphor is the entire situation of World War II. Germany said, let's just fuck over this certain race of people, and then let's try and take over the world.
Yeah, just to basically get their way.
It took a capitalist republic, a dictator, a communist dictatorship, and an imperial monarchy to come together and all say, you've decided to say fuck you to the world, and this is the world's response. Hi, I'm here to kick your ass now.
Yeah.
And look what happened. They got their asses handed to them. The Nazis of World War II had the most advanced technology of the time. They had better tanks, they had better planes, they had better guns. And what had happened?
We still beat their ass.
The Nazis were smart and wanted to leave America for last when they had the entire world already work underneath their thumb. Japan didn't do so great, and neither did Italy, and neither did Germany in some senses. They sent the Zimmerman telegram, which was intercepted, which was saying, "Hey, Mexico, if you attack the United States, we'll give you, you'll get your territory back." Having intercepted this, it was kind of like, oh, whatever. Then Pearl Harbor happened, and the United States entered the chat.
Pretty much.
You could be the most powerful person in the world. You could be the most powerful country in the world. If you decide, hey, I'm just gonna be a dick for no reason to a group of people, you're eventually gonna have their big brother and their big sisters knocking at the door going, "Hi, I hear you're picking on my little cousin, sister, brother, whatever."
Everybody's got that one person that they go to tell everything.
And look what happened. In the time it took for World War II to happen, the United States and Great Britain hadn't had the greatest relationship. World War I came around, and everyone was like, whatever, we'll get on board. The United States kind of stayed out of it, and then after all the begging from Great Britain, the United States joined. Even though we were reluctant at first to help out, when we did help, everyone and their brothers on the other team went, hell no. Getting out of here, we lose. And in World War II, they kind of made it personal. Topics you never bring up when arguing or fighting with somebody. You leave family and friends out of it. If you're going to attack somebody, you're going to go for the person alone. Don't bring family into it. You will lose worse than if you had just mentioned them. For my philosophy is I don't like to fight people. But in certain situations where you bring in family, friends, people I'm close to, I'll kick your ass 3 ways from Sunday and then give you a good old-fashioned swirly. You don't bring family or friends into an argument between A and B. You don't bring Z into that argument.
Yeah.
This is not how you do things.
If you want to settle things, come on. Just say hey, I don't want to fight. Can we do something else?
And even fighting, it's not the greatest. Just talk it out. You were given a mouth for a reason. You were given the ability to speak different languages for a reason.
And if you think about it too, it takes a lot of energy to be a bad person. Because you constantly have to be bitch, fuck.
You use less muscles when you smile than you do when you're frowning.
Yeah.
Or even scowling. But once again, you still have those people out there who just want to make someone's day a living nightmare. This is a message to those people. Knock it the fuck off. Everyone's got something on their plate.
Truly.
You could have very little on your plate and be content with your life, or you could have your plate's about to break under the weight of everything that's underneath it. Or think of it like a backpack. You could have very little in your backpack and you're just carrying it by your waist, in your hand.
So that burden and stuff that you deal with, day in, day out. People give you a shitty rep just because, you work at a fast food joint.
I get it. I have a bad rep because I was injured in the U.S. Army and everyone's like, "Oh, you're just a quitter." I'm sorry. I didn't realize arthritis made me a quitter. Sorry that multiple broken bones in multiple locations across my right hand means I'm a quitter. If that's what your definition of quitting is, I don't want to see your definition of hard work. It's probably kicking your feet up on the couch and literally flipping through channels.
Yeah.
Not that that's a bad thing if that's what you do, but come on. Have some drive. Have some passion about something. Get excited for some, I don't know, whether it be music or just genuine
it's good. It keeps
fun.
you happy.
It keeps you happy.
Busy.
Like for me, my passion is cars. They piss me off, but when I get them to fire up for the first time in 20 to 40 years, there ain't nothing better. You'll never see me happier. I could be with the love of my life and own a car from the 1920s and it doesn't run. The day that engine turns over will be better than a marriage.
Yeah, because especially nowadays, marriages don't last. Cars don't last either, but you enjoy them for a good while.
Old cars,
buy a new one.
Old cars last longer than new cars. You can't change my mind. Sorry, the V10 of the 20s will outlast the V10 of the 2000s because for some fucking reason, all of society said, let's be efficient and clean. And look what happens. Your car ends up at the junkyard and you gotta buy a brand new one.
Yeah.
Sorry that my 72 MG midget isn't zero pollution, but at least I don't have to buy a new car every 5 years. And if you don't work on cars, that's cool. I get it. It's not for everybody. But what happened to the pride of what you have? You could be homeless on the street as long as you have yourself and just a little bit of dignity. You can be proud of that. You could be the millionaire in a mansion. If you have no pride in yourself and what you have,
if you don't have anything
it's worthless.
To live for, find something to live for.
There's always a reason to stay alive. Whether that be family, whether that be friends, whether that be for my case, whether it be the project car that you have that you've been struggling with for the past 6 months and you don't know what the fuck's wrong with it. That's a reason to keep going. When you get, a lot of people in the newer generations are like, oh, challenges, that's gross. I'd rather just have everything handed to me.
Right.
Take life, grab it by the balls, make it your bitch. You call the shots here. You make your own destiny. Forge your own path. Don't follow in someone else's footsteps. It's not easy. I watch My Hero Academia and everyone's like, oh, follow in. You have to, I want to choose this name, and then it's like, oh, you have to live up to this and blah, blah, blah. Forge your own damn path. Stop trying to be somebody you're not. Create your own style. You can obviously have a hero. You can have someone you look up to and admire. That's not bad. That's a good thing. But when they be, if the world notices that you can't measure up to their ideals and everything, it's time to start making their ideals your own, but in your own way.
Good advice. Fuck yeah.
But I think this is where we're going to end off for tonight. So, a little bit of a recap, be kind to people. Cops in Ottawa, what are you doing out so late? I get it, you got a job to do, but spread out a little bit, maybe? I don't know, there's some sketchy parts of town that really aren't patrolled.
Cops that be listening to this, y'all be harassing me, man. I don't know who it was, but there was a cop that was literally tailing me from one town to the next, and it frustrated me. So I drove into a parking lot, and I sat there, and the cop just drove by.
It's like, look, we know if you gotta go to destination A or B, but just don't make it, ominous. Like, you looking at your computer, looking at me, looking at your computer, looking at me. Just drive. I understand that you got a job to do. You got a radio for that. If you're getting called into something, boop. Officer, blah, 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 we need you at fucking West and 2nd or whatever.
I'm just minding
cool.
our business.
Then you turn your lights on, we pull off to the side, you get where you're going. If you ain't got nothing better to do, don't be lurking. It's kind of weird.
Yeah.
I like to take night drives because it just clears my head. When I have 2 cops following me, it's like, I know I drive a red Mustang, but I'm going the speed limit, guys. This is a little excessive.
Yeah, red and being a Mustang is like 2 things that cops just love.
Man, let's follow this dude. Let's see how fast he's willing to go.
And especially when he's got a red car, he'll probably be driving faster.
Bruh, I don't think you understand. If I'm going for a night drive, I ain't going fast. I don't want no deer going through my windshield. Cruising's fun, especially at night. I'll go a little below the speed limit just to have my windows down. It's not, obviously like whoosh in my ears, but it's like, you got the gentle breeze. You have a good time. Nothing better than that.
Fuck yeah.
I mean, probably cruising with friends, and a few other things would be better, but that's not the point.
Yeah. But,
we hope you've enjoyed this, guys' night. Tune in next time. We're probably going to be a little more lively. It's just a little late. We've all had a long 2 days, so.
Yeah. And then, tomorrow, not tomorrow. The next time we have a podcast, I'll be here for sure.
We'll definitely have some more folks on.
We'll have some more folks.
Also, for the listeners, definitely download the Anchor app. It's very good. You can make your own podcast, and hell, maybe, who knows? If you shoot me an email and give us just like a brief resume of, not like a job resume, but like a resume for what you could bring to the podcast, we'll definitely put you on the show.
Sure. We can do call-ins and stuff, and we can, as you guys can ask questions and such, but yeah.
Anyway, we'll catch you guys in the next one. We hope you've enjoyed this. I know Michael had to leave prematurely, but hopefully, he sends his goodbyes, and thanks for tuning in. This has been another Guys Night. We hope to hear from you soon in our email. It's in the description. Y'all have a good night now.
Peace out.